Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. It is a Wednesday morning, and I hope you're good wherever you are. From here, the Republic of Genesis, we are doing well, and we have woken up well. Uganda tried it yesterday. I was watching maandamano from Uganda, and I was just laughing. Eni Digakuya, how are you, my sister? Eni Digakuya is a diehard fan of this channel from Uganda. Maybe I will call you later. You explain to me. You know, in Uganda, I saw a protester shouting from Mark X. It's a black car. He was shouting, Museveni must go. And I saw the police. The police came with a crane. They carried him together with this car. So they towed the car away. So they took him with the car. So in Uganda, when you oppose Museveni, you are abducted together with your car. So in Uganda, if you are opposing Museveni from your house, you get abducted alongside your house. Yani they take everything. Anyway, our brothers in Uganda receive greetings from the Genesis. We wish you the very best in the struggle. And we want to tell you. Anyway, you watch and work in next video. Sorry. Paul, apologize. Yesterday, the people still don't understand why the young people were protesting. And that is the details in this particular video. Onyonka, the senator for Kisii, was live on Citizen TV yesterday. And they gave a very clear explanation why the Gen Zs are demonstrating. Can we listen to Senator Onyonka?
What everybody thinks. I mean, I repeated when we started here. Why are they going to the airport? Imagine we are signing off our airport to be run by a private company, which is going to hold that for 30 years. And after the contract expires, they would keep equity in that arrangement of our airports at the rate of 18%, eternally. How did somebody sign an agreement like that? You see, so the questions that we have got...
Did you, as elected leaders, have wind of whatever arrangements or whatever agreements were going on with the...
Actually, I was the whistleblower. I'm the one who has presented all the documents to the Senate, and I've given it to the media, if you check. It was a whistleblower from France, a young Kenyan boy who has been working in the sovereign fund of some country, saw the document passing through his desk. He forwarded to me, he said, Onyonka, the airport is gone. I don't know what you're going to do. Try your level best. These are the facts. Why can't the president stop anybody playing these corruption games? The point many people are asking, why are we having ourselves dig a hole which we are heading into, and yet we know what the solutions are? All right. Even when people are complaining about us trying to destroy the country because the Gen Zs are asking for questions, I've even heard somebody say that they're asking for questions which are unreasonable. They just want free education. They want to make sure that NHIF works. They want to make sure that when somebody is going to a hospital, they find medicines. They want to make sure that when you finish university and you are last in, you can't get a job when those ones who were before you 6 years ago are still tamarking in the streets. And then because this one who finished the other day happens to be my daughter, because I am a senator or because I'm a PS, then I employ him and I leave somebody. What do you do with those people who are at the deep end? And these children are at the deep end, highly qualified, gone to school quite well, don't even have any criminal record. They are at home. They are unemployed. Some of these kids, when you go to the villages like where I come from and David, at the village level, the counties are not even employing them because this misgovernance that we are having at the national level is what has percolated to the county government.
All right.
You have governors who are employing their relatives. You have governors who are pilfering the funds. I mean, I thought the president was going to look at the thing from the top and sweep it all the way down.
Fadi Senator Onyonka. Senator Onyonka is very categorical and is speaking the truth. The Gen Zs were demonstrating yesterday not because the JKA has been sold, but has been leased. I want you to get the difference. Because I saw yesterday Musalia Mudavadi before the parliamentary committee explaining things that confuse Kenyans. Gen Zs are not demonstrating because JKIA was sold. There's a difference between selling and leasing. Leasing ni kama kukodisha for a period of time. You can lease your land. Government does lease. For example, unaweza pata serikali iko na shamba mahali, then it leases that land to someone who want to develop it for a certain period of time. You can put a car wash, you can put temporary structures for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. So, JKI was not sold, but leased. Even the Gen Zs were very categorical. We just want details of the leasing. Is it a genuine leasing, or there are people benefiting from that leasing? Give us the documents, we go through them. Na sisi hatuna ubaya. Musalia Mudavadi was responding to questions from MPs yesterday, and he was saying JKIA has not been sold. No one said JKIA has been sold. I haven't seen a Gen Z anywhere who is saying we are demonstrating because JKIA was sold. The key word here is leasing. You are leasing JKIA for 30 years to an Indian investor. Then he will be managing, repairing, and collecting tax for 30 years. Miaka 30, mtoto anazaliwa anazeeka, lakini bado pesa inaenda kwa watu wengine. After that lease, then they will return the airport back to Kenya, but they retain a total percent of 18 from the total collections. Why should we do that? Yet, as a country, we have successively managed to run the airport since independence. When did our airport fail to run its functions that now we want to lease it to an outsider for 30 years, and that insider takes our tax, lifetime tax, at 18%. Of what benefit is that to the Republic of Kenya? We have not failed to manage the airport. There is nowhere I have seen the government announcing that now, as a nation, we have, can we listen to Musalia Mudavadi?
Let me discount immediately that the airport, Jomo Kenyatta Airport, is not on sale. This is a public asset. It is a strategic asset. And if it was going to be sold, you can only do it after a full public process that Parliament endorses. So anybody who is giving the impression that the airport, Jomo Kenyatta Airport, has been sold is not being factual. It is not true. What we need to appreciate is that we will need to modernize our airport. And that means investment will have to take place at the airport. We need a new terminal. You remember there was a greenfield terminal, but it never took off. The contractual engagement had its challenges. There was litigation, it stalled, and the rest is history because it's stalled in court. So what we know that is important is that going forward, the Kenya Airports Authority must look at its investment program very, very carefully, make sure that everything is transparent, so that during the expansion process of the second terminal, if it is under PPP arrangement, and let it be done properly, thoroughly, through the legal process, so that everybody knows what is going on. But I want to assure Kenyans that the Kenya Airports Authority is not up for sale.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how your government responds to questions. But anyway, I want to believe, and I have hopes, that the demos from the Gen Zs will clear and finish such in Kenya going forward, where we have a transparent government that does consultations, that does public participation before it jokes with a property built using our own resources. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.